And I'd like to welcome everyone to our Tuesday 1:30 p.m. session with Chenelyn once again, where she'll be doing a fall garden showcase with us. So discover the brilliance and often overlooked beauty of the autumn garden at our fall gardening showcase. I'm going to read our disclaimer before we get started. The Waltech DC Senior Digital Inclusion Program, its owners and presenters offer technical assistance, virtual health, well-being information designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on the information in any apps or topics made by Wildtech, including but not limited to mobile device applications and your social media pages maintained by Wildtech, its owners or presenters as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or legal advice. Thank you so much for letting me read the disclaimer. If you cannot see us or hear us, please let us know in the chat. As always, let's keep our TVs and cell phones in mind. But always make sure you take notes and screenshots. You can review and rewind. But also, this will be on our YouTube channel. So hello, YouTube, once again. And you can, again, review and rewind as much as you'd like. Chenelyn, if you could introduce yourself and your topic for today. Thank you so much for returning once again. And we're going to have a great session today. Thank you.
Okay, great. All right, good afternoon, everyone. Happy autumn season. I hope you're enjoying this cooler weather. I know I am for sure. I do not do well with the DC humidity. All right, so I'm just going to share my screen for today's presentation. Okay. Thumbs up or just let me know when you can see it.
Great. It still says, there you go, autumn planting and foliage. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And I do want to just say that I do believe I have a slight delay. So just allow, a few seconds. Today we will be discussing autumn planting, mostly indoors. If you have the outside space to do so, this information is also applicable to that. But it just should be just a fun and easy way for you to get into the planting season. Since we've started this, we've done spring planting and summer, and so we're making our way to around the planting calendar. So hopefully by now you've have been able to try to grow wherever you are, whether it's a small plant or an herb. Planting should be an act of joy and not stress you out. It is trial by error. 1 month you'll do really well, another month, you may not do so well, but it's okay. The most important thing is to have fun and try to learn something new. So today, the next few slides are going to be some popular cooking herbs that you may have already have cooked with, and some of the benefits of each. But I've hidden the title so we can guess what it is based on the photo that you see. So first hand up, we'll just call on you to see what this herb is. So these leaves are used to flavor. The seeds are used for pickling and garnish. And it's known to have the health benefits of vitamin A and C, calcium, and iron. Any guesses?
Any guesses? Please raise your hand. What is that plant? Any guesses?
Did I stump you all? You all are usually the experts.
Any hands? You can also unmute yourself. Any guesses on what this is?
Dale. Is it Dale?
That is right, Miss Louise.
Oh, that's right, Louise.
Pickling was, I think, a good clue.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I had to look close to the leaves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great job.
Excellent. It is dill. So dill is a wonderful herb that can be grown inside with a canister in a small pot. So all of these herbs can be grown in a small container or a small pot that you have. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can even be a plastic bucket that you had that you were using kind of like a deep margarine butter or anything that you bought in bulk that's deep enough for you to plant or to have like dirt in it. So I urge you all to try to grow any of these popular cooking herbs. All right, next one. This is also a fragrant herb used for dishes. It's native to Africa and Asia. It's from the mint family. Health benefits include vitamin K, magnesium, calcium, and I will add it is a popular leafy green for salads.
Is that
Basil.
basil?
Basil? Yes.
I was about to say it goes great with
Okay.
tomato.
I see that we all use
Yeah.
basil.
Mm-hmm.
What do
I
you
didn't
all-
know it was from the mint family.
Me neither.
What do you all use basil for? Since I see that we all knew what this was.
Yeah.
Garnish.
Soup. Season. I like basil
Sauces.
on my salmon.
Yes.
Meat. Mm-hmm.
Meat, chicken, fish.
I put it on a tomato and mozzarella.
Vegetables.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mine is growing nicely outside.
Oh, so you're growing some, Louise. That's why you know
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. I have a basil out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it's fresh and so delicious when you put in your meals.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Y'all are killing it.
Great. And I love, Alex, your wonderful combination of basil and mozzarella. And I will even throw in a slice of tomato on there. In fact, I don't know if you all remember when we shared our summer crops, I planted basil between my two different kinds of tomatoes because they're wonderful plant companions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember that graphic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
Okay. This has a mild onion or garlic taste. It's also used for garnishing and light flavoring. The blossoms, which are not shown, are edible and a source of fiber and eye health benefits.
Green
onions.
Close.
Scallion.
It's the other one. Oh God, what's the name?
I know. It's on the tip of your tongue, right?
Yes. It's a little bit fatter.
It starts with the same letter as my first name.
C.
Chives.
Yes, Miss
Chives.
Carolyn. Yes.
Oh, that's good, Jerry.
She said that first letter of her name.
Yes.
So that gave me the clue.
And they grow wild outside sometimes.
Right.
Chives.
Chives.
So chives are a nice garnish if you don't want to use green onions or scallions, which are the same in terms of just a stronger flavor. This is more mild, so it's also not so oniony tasting. I don't know if that's a word, but it's not as strong on the onion taste, and I like it. I use it mostly for a garnish. I haven't actually tried the blossoms, but people do put them on when they bake or in poultry dishes, or maybe on top of the salmon to add a little bit of color. So anyone here, by show of hands, have used or eat the blossoms of the chives?
Oh, I've never. I didn't even know that they had.
Never.
I love chives on a nice omelet or
Oh yeah.
That's like the perfect combination right there.
Baked
And
potato.
some dill, dill with the omelet. It's so delicious.
Right.
What's in it for eye health? What helps with the eye?
Oh, thank you. It has some type of acidic property that helps for the benefits of eye. So for eye health. Feel free to Google it.
Okay, I will.
But I do know that it has, yes, it has some type of antioxidant that helps for vision. I'm actually going to look it up now. Hold on, because I want to. I'm interested. I forgot to include that. That is good to know. Hold on, chives. Let me see here. Right. So it includes vitamin A
Mhm.
and lutein, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, or lutein or lutein.
You
And
are.
these are the compounds that help cellular eye damage and age-related vision issues.
Okay.
Yeah, and chives, it says, are a nutrient-dense food. They're low in calories, but they have a lot of benefits. So that's really good. Ooh.
This has a strong menthol aroma. It's also a very popular garnish and flavor for cooking and for beverages. And sometimes we often use it to repel bugs outside.
Mint.
That's
Kill
mint.
mosquitoes.
Mint.
Right. Okay.
I love your enthusiasm, folks. Let's make sure we let Chenelyn finish through the list, okay?
Okay.
And it's known for also helping with inflammation and digestion.
Mhm.
And of course, it freshens breath, a very common flavoring for gum, candies. I
Mhm.
don't bake with mint so much, although I do sometimes use it for, something for more of a savory flavor, but I mostly use it as a garnish, and I like to muddle it in with my beverages.
Yeah, I like to put it in tea. Iced tea.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
Iced
it.
tea,
Iced
or
tea.
just even water. You can put mint
Yeah.
in.
I put it in water.
Lemonade.
Yeah, no, tea is very popular. It's
We
a very
make tea out
popular
of it.
flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, I think for me, I think baking with mint might be a very overpowering flavor. Has anyone tried to bake with mint?
I don't know why it came into my head, but I wouldn't. Would it be good to put it in like a key lime pie?
Ooh,
I make tea.
So it keep mosquitoes away.
Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like peppermints, the
Yeah.
peppermint oil does it. So mint, peppermints, a lot of herbs, that's why we talk about plant companions, because some of those companions, they repel the pest for the other plant. So yes, a
Right.
lot of mint. What was the other one that a lot of folks use? You may talk about it, Chenelyn, today, but there are a
Well, it's
few.
also, I think, no, you're right, Alex. It's like, I think a combination of mint, spearmint, and then there's another one too. That's more found in like outdoor
rosemary.
candles.
I think rosemary is also a repellent as well.
Okay.
But mint, Chenelyn, when I was a child in the deep south, most houses you would go to had a patch of fresh mint growing in the yards.
Yeah.
And you could just sit fragrant to the air, and it was for mosquito purposes too. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Like, it is more of a natural repellent if you didn't want to use, those sprays that have the chemical.
Yeah, we make mint tea out of it. I planted one. My sister used to take every leaf off when she wanted to make tea.
They'd have a whole patch of it. You just about maybe 6 feet long and wide, just mint. And it's everywhere you went, you just smell it all in the air,
And it comes back every year.
Right.
I didn't realize, I have a friend who owns a herb shop down south, and I didn't realize that mint came in a lot of varieties. Like chocolate mint was a variety, and yeah, it was on their website, but that was the one that stuck out to me the most, because I was wondering, like, that actually, does it have actual like cocoa notes in it? So I may try to grow that next year.
That would be so good in a brownie.
Yes, the mint flavor brownies.
Oh yeah, that's that I have no words.
Okay, we forgot to do the transition, but yes.
Yeah, whatever.
Rosemary is another one. It's also used for garnish and flavor. It's native to the Mediterranean region. It's stronger flavor when fresh versus dried, and it soothes pain and clears skin because of its natural acidity properties. My favorite, I predominantly only use rosemary for sprinkling on like a pizza or my Italian dishes. And I do love using it in its whole leaves, its whole branch in chicken, of course.
Oh, I put in salads.
I use it on salmon too,
Mm-hmm.
and I make hair conditioning with it.
Oh,
That's I've never heard of that.
The
how
one
do
you put
you?
what the one you put on the ham? What you call that? The one that you put on the outside of the ham?
The cloves?
Cloves. You put the rosemary and you put the rosemary and
Oh.
the clove in a jar overnight, and then you strain it and use it to spray your hair, and it make it get black instead of gray.
Hmm. Thank you for sharing.
Good for pain.
Yeah.
Rosemary, good for pain.
Mhm.
Again, I know we're learning a lot today, so please, again, take those notes, take those screenshots, and use your apps and
Oh, we got the wrong one upstairs. We
more.
still have the mint up.
Which oh, the photo, yes. Oh, that is the photo of the mint. Good catch, Miss Louise.
We got some smart folks on.
Yeah, and I see where it says rosemary offers, it can promote hair growth by
Yeah, that's what I thought.
improving scalp circulation.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see clear skin, so it just makes, how your hair grows, it just cleaner, easier way for the
Yes.
follicle
Well,
to grow.
how it help with pain? It say soothes pain.
Rosemary has anti-inflammatory properties.
Yeah, you can make the tea.
So that helps soothe the pain.
And help with dandruff and scalp itching.
Rosmarinic acid, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Rosemary tea. Oh, if you're not feeling so well, if you're in a little pain, if you break
Yeah,
it, then drink some rosemary tea.
yes.
What it
Mm.
sounds
Put
like.
it with the clove, it make your hair grow.
Oh.
It's amazing that a lot of these herbs that we predominantly, a lot of us are taught just for cooking, have other health benefits.
Mm-hmm.
It's nature provides, right? So
Yeah.
a lot of natural things that we can be using both physically and then also, just for, daily things, soaps, how we cook with it, even just, to make our room smell
Mhm.
fresh.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of science behind it. I'm so grateful that we have all this knowledge and information, and because people in our past did not have it, so when they tried certain things, they may have not survived the next day. So, I'm happy we know all this information.
Mhm.
What happened? Okay. All right. So just some housekeeping items, because I know that in previous presentations, we did discuss last fall, I believe we discussed indoor care and how to bring your plants inside. And so we are just going to do a quick recap on that because it is autumn season. So many of those culinary herbs that we discussed can be grown inside and they don't need a lot of space. You can use small to big pots depending on if you place it on your kitchen counter or if you have more room in your living room or somewhere that gets kind of indirect light. And also it's a good time to repot those house plants if you need to. And when we think about repotting house plants, it doesn't necessarily mean to repot them into a bigger pot. It just means to replenish it with new soil and nutrients. And maintenance and routine care recall from previous presentations, that's if your plant is outside, make sure that you're wiping the leaves down to bring it indoors, making sure that you're trimming some of those dead leaves away. And then you make sure you're using some fertilizer. You do not need to water as much because it's not going to be in direct sun where it needs a lot more nutrients. And then you can also remember just to rotate your plants every quarter or every once a month or so, just so that it's getting the light in, especially if you don't have a place where it's well lit light, remember we did discuss using grow lights and or just using fluorescent lights that you get from anywhere in your home. Would you all want to share what you've been, if you have started growing some fall plants inside your home and or other maintenance care you've done? And technically we are in zone 7, so recall that means that we do have longer planting times in between the seasons. So if you haven't started planting, if you have outside space and you haven't started planting your leafy greens, do not fret. You know, you can do it now. I wouldn't probably, it takes about 30 to 60 days to grow your leafy greens, whether that's your kale, your spinach, your lettuce. So I would probably maybe do it by the end of this month or first week in October. But if you have outdoor space, now's the time to plant those leafy greens in. I don't know if you've all kept the calendar that we shared in our last session where it talked about what months to plant, but now we're doing leafy greens. So in my garden, I've done bok choy spinach, and then 2 different kinds of kale, regular kale and red kale. Oh, I should have put a photo of that. I did share it with Alex in an email. But those are the leafy greens that I'm doing now. And then if you have tomato plants that are still going strong, don't pull those out if you still see tomatoes growing. This is the last round of tomatoes for this season. So if you're seeing, if it's flowering, don't pull it out. You'll get at least one more harvest of your tomatoes. Any thoughts and comments?
Any raised hands? Chenelyn, you want to know about them in their fall gardening, or have they started any things that they've done? Anyone would like to share? Okay, you can also unmute yourself. Any folks that have already started their fall gardening?
Oh, for the tomatoes, Chenelyn, are you talking about cocktail tomatoes or any particular variety? Are they all out of season now? For growth?
So if you are growing your tomatoes outdoors, you still see that they're budding, you can still leave them in. Like I have 2 different kinds of tomatoes. I have a cherry tomato, which are the sun golds, and then I have a Roma variety called the San Marzanos, and they're still growing. So probably in maybe like 2 to 3 weeks, I'll have the last batch, and then I'll pull those out. But you can do tomatoes inside. So these are veggies you can grow indoors, some popular varieties in containers. Recall from previous presentations that we did about container planting. And you'll see here that the small plot where this tomato is, it doesn't take much, right? So you know, maybe 5-inch diameter of pots, or like I said, you can use recycled plastic containers that you already have, as long as they're deep enough to hold dirt in. But I just wanted to share this picture to show you that it is possible to grow your tomatoes indoors.
Oh, the San Marzano tomatoes, I know they're going to be good, Chenelyn.
But my plants are so tall, and there are flowers and tomatoes coming out now. and so I'll have to wait.
Is it outdoors or indoors?
They are outdoors now. And my
Right.
peppers, I have chili peppers that are just turning red, some of them.
Mhm.
And so I'm anxious about them coming up before they die with the frost.
Yeah, it's great. No, look, I have tomatoes still growing, so I probably won't pull them out until mid-October.
Right.
And I didn't plant them until probably the end of, I guess, July. And they're still growing strong, so it's great. It's nice. And of course, my English cucumber was done for the season. And so on my one side of my plot, that's where I planted the leafy greens. So if you're growing outside, now is the time to do the leafy greens, even like Swiss chard, any of them. And you can also grow them inside as well if you don't have outdoor space. But these are some other varieties that you can grow indoors.
Mm-hmm. So I can bring my basil in.
Yes, and are you harvesting your basil? Like they say that you should be pinching them. I mean, like, pruning them and using them so that it can grow more.
Yeah, I do.
Otherwise, if you don't, they'll start to seed. And basil is great because you can make a really easy pesto with it.
I love pesto. You can put it in guacamole too.
Yeah.
And they're great just to eat by themselves and, as an added garnish to your salads. They add a
Yeah.
nice little pop of flavor.
Now, with the cherry tomatoes growing inside, should you start them with seeds or with the little plantings?
I think if you want to do them now, because they probably don't have starters because we're getting into the winter. So tomatoes should be planted in the summer or like late spring. But if you're doing them inside, I mean, I would be very surprised if you found tomato starters unless you order them online or from a place that has more of like summer season during this time, mostly like, in the South, maybe for like, zone 8s and 9. But I guess you can try it by seed at this point if you have them indoors. Because they do like a warmer temperature, so growing them inside. I mean, I think I haven't seen any starters, even at the local nurseries. Right now, we're getting into all the leafy greens and some of the bulb planting. So don't forget, if you're doing the bulb planting, you can do those in November, end of November, so that the floral ones will bloom in spring. But we can get to I think my next one is all about bulb planting. We haven't dived into the bulb planting yet. I wanted to share some resources with you. These are some popular YouTube videos that I like to watch. The first one is called, and you can just Google these, go to youtube.com. The videos are kind of long, so I won't play them because I know you guys want to share something. This is my last slide. But these are a couple YouTube videos that I actually watch, and I think they're funny and very educational. But the first one is the Scaredy Cat Gardener. And then the second one is Epic Gardening.
It's the annoying.
And they both are great videos of different planting techniques, both indoor and outdoor, and they just have fun personalities. And I think you'll enjoy watching them. So when you have some downtime to watch some gardening videos, you can check these two YouTube channels out, the Scaredy Cat Gardener and Epic Gardening. Was everyone able to screen share or screenshot the information or write it down?
thank you for sharing these. I really appreciate it. Oh, I see your message, Chenelyn. Yes, thank you. Uh, would you like us to do our showcase now?
Okay, yes.
Okay,
So
so
stop
thank
sharing.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your session today, Chenelyn. It was so informative. My friends are also you know, planting, and everything that you mentioned today just kind of aligned with kind of what had happened with their plants. So I appreciate the knowledge. I know it's going to be very helpful. All
And
right.
some of this was repeat from our last fall session too, but I wanted to hone in on the culinary herbs because I know that we all cook here and they're really easy to grow indoors.
Chenelyn, I think the scaredy cat gardener would be would fit me appropriately.
All right. Well, whose picture is this? Please unmute yourself and share.
That's mine, Chenelyn. That's Gracie's. Those are my sweet potatoes
I started to say that.
and white potatoes. You should see them. They're about doubled in size now from that. But they're growing real well, and the sweet potatoes are blossoming. The white potatoes are like some of the leaves and limbs are dying back, sort of. So it'll probably be time for me to harvest them sometime next month. And then I was on YouTube and they say you can grow sweet potatoes in the house in the winter time. So I have a 5-gallon bucket that I put a couple of slits in from the white potatoes. I mean, sweet potatoes and one white potato one. I'm going to let it stay out there until, you know, they talk about frost. Then I'm going to bring it in, put it right by the patio window because the sun shines there all the time. And I'll see if I can grow them in this inside during the winter. And I'll let you know about that.
Oh my gosh, you have a gorgeous gardening space.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this pole.
So
Look at
lucky.
that,
Oh
look
my
at that
gosh.
tomato right there. Doesn't that look delicious right here?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Great.
Are you setting up for fruit stand, Miss Webb?
Did you already eat that one?
The phone is ringing. I tried to buzz myself out. I'll come back in once the machine stops talking.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much, Gracie.
Isn't
Real
that
quick,
isn't that remarkable what you can do in
I
a small
know.
space?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do anything you put your mind to, right?
Right.
All right. And
Yeah. I've
Right.
harvested the cherry tomatoes, and there's a lot of blooms and little small ones on. So hopefully I'll get a chance to get some more before it gets cold.
Does anybody else love eating the tomatoes like an apple, where you wash it and then
Yeah,
you just
just
bite
eat
into
it.
it
Yeah,
and just sprinkle a
Yeah.
little salt maybe?
Yeah, a little
and
salt and pepper. Yeah.
I make a tomato sandwich with mayonnaise and salt, pepper, and just a tomato.
Okay.
so much for sharing, Gracie.
Me too, Gracie.
You did amazing. You're
I
doing
thought
amazing.
I was the only one that ate a tomato sandwich.
I eat tomato sandwich.
Oh, they're so good. On wheat
That's
bread.
good.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Fabulous.
I used to love that, but I can't eat it anymore. But I still love thinking about it.
I like those right there.
Okay, yes, whose is this? Please share. I
Well,
know we
that's
just have a minute.
Geraldine.
That's Geraldine.
That's
Oh,
Geraldine.
wow.
Yeah. Well, you know, I sent the snapshot because you remember I planted that from seeds. Remember I ordered the seeds back in June, and I forgot the name of the plant, and I didn't know. You know, I just didn't know the name of it, and it grew from the seeds. And this is my third photo. And this will be my last photo because this is as tall as it gets because it's been this height for the last couple of weeks. So this is as tall as it gets, and it's like a bush. And it's summer. I see flowers on it, and they are summer flowers. So I assume it's gonna die out when it gets cold. That's what I figured. I don't know the name of it. Yeah, but I grew it from seeds.
Wow.
Right.
That's
Great
beautiful.
job.
And see if
Beautiful.
it comes back next year, Geraldine.
Well, it might come back.
Just
I'll
cut
keep
it back and keep because that's a lot of them come back. I found out a lot of stuff will come back.
Okay, you say cut it back.
Yeah. Cut it back when it's dead.
Okay, cut it back. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
but
do
don't
that.
cut it. Wait, don't cut it down to the dirt. Leave about 2 or 3
Blanc.
inches.
Okay, and cut it back. I'll do that.
Yes, I'm ready.
Thank you.
I
Okay.
love that color. Is it two-tone?
No, it's just a one color pinkish red, and as I said, I was surprised because I had forgotten what I ordered, and it bloomed.
It
Yeah.
looks two-tone to me.
Me too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very pretty.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
can't
I
put
love that.
Really good.
Any thoughts, Chenelyn, on these two showcases today?
Oh my
Thank
gosh,
you.
it's
Thank the
amazing.
seniors.
I love the setup. You're very lucky to have this wonderful outdoor setup for the both of you. And you're right. It's amazing what you can grow in a small container. And I love it. I love that you're trying, and I love that gorgeous blue pot. It really brings out the dark hues of that color of that I guess it's pinkish red, but I see some purple too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I love that blue pot. It's so
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
beautiful, beautiful.
And I just love in the first one, I just love what is it? The garden, what you call it? The garden boxes that are like,
Yeah, the grow
The
bags,
planters.
yeah, I love them because you don't have to bend over. It seems like,
raised garden beds.
yeah, it seems like they're like hip level, so you don't have to bend down,
Right.
It makes it convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Gracie, did you grow those potatoes in the grow bags? Are those grow bags?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You
Okay.
should see them now. They're about triple that.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my. Well, I appreciate you, Gracie and Geraldine. Y'all do an amazing job. Just keep doing what you're doing, keep trying and
Right.
coming on and sharing. We
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
we yearn for the pictures and videos to see that progress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So thank you, Chenelyn, for coming on. Any final thoughts for our seniors and our session? Any final tips before you're with us once again?
Again, just to reiterate, have fun with the gardening. Hopefully you all will try some indoor planting, at least with herbs for the fall season. And I would love to see what you all are doing in our next presentation. Our next presentation, especially for the winter, we're going to discuss bulb planting.
Mm-hmm.
And because we haven't done that yet. And there's a variety of bulbs that you can do. And we'll also have like bulb prizes to give away.
Oh, wow. Prizes.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Okay.
And no, thank you all for sharing. It was good seeing you all. And hopefully, you're staying safe out there. I know that it's a little bit of a challenging time right now with everything that's happening in our city. But focus on self-care and do things that you love and enjoy.
Thank
Let's-
you.
I'll say thank you
You
and a
be
great
safe.
job.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, Chenelyn.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, be
Bye.
safe.
you.
Bye.
Thank you
Have a
so
great
much,
day.
Chenelyn.
Guys.
Thank you so much, Chenelyn.
Take care.
Yes.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. Take care, Chenelyn.